So our classroom is made up of 2 separate islands, and each island has 10 bars at it. We'll be working together in this room. You'll be able to choose your own bar, and just bear in mind to work clean and safe as possible. Again, 2 islands, and then on the south wall you have a variety of storage areas and refrigerators. Our bar is made up of a front bar and, of course, the back bar. You're going to need to know each and every part very well. Welcome to your bar. Your bar is made up of a bunch of different sections. Underneath the bar counter, you have a dump bin, a sanitation sink. Sanitation sink has a drain plug, and we fill this with water and add a sanitation tablet. You have a drying station, and here around the ice bin you have 3 store and pour slots on the left and on the right of the ice bin. Ice is placed inside, and we never leave an ice scoop inside the ice bin. On the left side, you'll notice we have pineapple, milk, and then on the right side we have tomato juice, and then the closest container holds our ice scoop, muddler, stirring spoon, as well as our zester. In front of you is a device we call the speed rack. The speed rack uses the liquors that are most commonly used for drink making. They have particular alphabetical order. First 2 items on the left are actually syrups, Rose's lime juice and grenadine, and then we start with the vodka working across. You'll need to memorize this layout. It is in your notes, so please take a close look. Should go vodka, gin, whiskey, scotch, rum, brandy, dry vermouth, sweet vermouth. Above your drink making station, you have a space called the counter. For our bartending practice, we will be using the soda gun in our drink making process. So just take a quick note. There are 10 buttons on the soda gun. The top 5 are literally soda. So the top left is a Sierra Mist, the bottom left is ginger ale, the top right is Pepsi, and the unlabeled bottom right button would be tonic. In the middle you have soda, which is short for club soda. On the lower part of the gun you have your juices, G for grapefruit, O for orange, sour for a lemon lime sour mix, and cran for cranberry. In the middle you have the water button, where the bartender does all their work. There's a mixture of devices available for you to do your job. The space beyond that is called the counter. This space is shared between the bartender and the customer. I would say 70% the customer, 30% the bartender. So this is where we will put our finished drinks. At the other side of the bar, you have what is called the ledge. In a typical bar, this is where the customer would sit, and we really don't need to be in this space as a bartender except to maybe hand them another drink. The rail has a particular arrangement. The setup you're seeing right now is well suited for a right-handed individual. So, if this open space in the middle is where I will make my drinks, on the left side of the rail I set up the jigger, the speed shaker, the glass mixer, and the tall metal shaker, working from low to high away from the center of the bar. On the right side of the bar, I have my Hawthorne strainer, my swords, stir sticks, and tall straws. the three of which would be falling into a group called sundries, inedible products used at the bar. And these are kept on the right side. If I were left-handed, I would do the same arrangement, just flip-flopping the bar equipment on the right and the sundries to the left. Let's take a look at the back bar. You notice on the back shelf you have an assortment of condiments. Working from right to left, you have pepper, salt, Angostura bitters, Tabasco, Worcestershire sauce, we have sugar packets, and then the last little shaker is nutmeg. Next to that, we have our zombie sling glasses. Down below, we have the fabulous coupe, sour, and goblet glasses. The bottom shelf has the blue bag that we'll put a bar kit in. And then on the adjoining section of shelves, you have a salt and sugar cellar to be shared with the bar across from you. Cocktail glasses, rocks glasses, and highballs. Please make sure your area is stocked so it's easy for you to do your work. On the back bar, you have two shelves that are the spirits you'll be working with. These that we're looking at first are called the generic spirits or liqueurs. They're arranged alphabetically from left to right, and you'll have to just be familiar, because if you know where stuff is located, you can perform a lot faster in your bartending work. On the second shelf, one step higher, you have what are called the proprietary liquors. These are name brand spirits or liqueurs, and they each have a unique flavor. So these will be a little more difficult to get to know, because you'll have to associate the unique name with the actual flavor set that they bring. Each bar row has a dish machine. To turn the dish machine on, simply hit the power button and the machine will begin to fill. Once the water fill is completed, all you have to do is place your glassware in the rack, spin it, and then select the wash button. It'll complete a wash and rinse cycle, and you'll see right here this will glow and tell you that the cycle is complete. At the end of the day, please look inside the machine to make sure we don't have any stray pieces left behind. Our classroom has a work sink area up on the top. These little bottles have the sanitation tablets we'll need in our rinse sink, and the other cabinet has paper towels, gloves, and the knife sharpener. You'll notice at the sink area, this chart helps you to figure out which colors will be added to your water bottles to make the imitation liquor bottles that we have. This is our wash sink for the classroom. Our knives are kept on the right. We have whisks when we make milk, and then there are cleaning bottles in the bottom two cabinets. At the front side of the room, you have a large counter space where you can put cutting boards and cut your garnishes. You'll see at the back of the room, there's a door there, there's some stainless steel buckets to the side, and we keep our ice machine back there, and that's where we get our ice. Just to the left of the work sink, you've got where we keep the cutting boards, plastic bags. These will be the glassware we use during crafting. And there's one more set of fridges. This is where we keep garnishes. This is a storage area for backup supply to support your bars, and it's a refrigerator where we keep our milk, and this is where the store and pours will go in an organized way in the fridge, separated by type: pineapple, milk, and tomato. If you're store and pour, which is this lovely white device here that takes a neck on top, but we put them with the cap and the body inside the fridge. But if it was not fulled properly, you can always take out fresh pineapple juice or tomato juice to stock. There is a can opener right there. Other supplies, you've got the roses, grenadine, cherries, all the condiments, etc. The room also has a garbage can, recycling, and the bin in the middle is meant for all the dirty rags. Behind this white board, another hand sink, brooms and such for cleaning. So I've put this part of the video in real slow-mo. It's important for you to take a look at how I'm going to try and hold the bottle. I put my index finger on the outside side of the pour, and my hand holds the neck. My other hand grabs the jigger, which lays against the rim of the glass, and I pour directly into the jigger, trying to fill it until there's a small bubble of liquid at the top. Once done, we're going to roll the jigger into the glass, and we're done pouring a specific portion. Here we go again. Pour into the jigger, gently leaning, and then when you're full, so if there's a small bubble above, you pour in. A good habit to get into is every time you finish pouring, put the bottle back in the speed rack to be complete. We'll practice this in class, and it'll take some time for you to get your skill level. But I wish you good luck, and I look forward to seeing you soon.